Okay, it's just me.
Okay, stop the recording in the left-hand top of.
There we go. I got this. So we're waiting on a few more people to jump on. Debbie's going to be sliding around the corner here from the canyon. She's driving through the canyon right now. And but you know what? Welcome to Team Express, our weekly Zoom on playing the field with the pros, basically. And you know, Eric Worre style. And I just want to say thank you guys for showing up. One, and the celebration is coming quick. And we are excited about that. Now, you know, Debbie and I just got back from the Bahamas for Top Achievers. And I just want to hit a little bit on that, you know, and that's what I want to basically train on a little bit, but I just want to hit on the company and what we learned a little bit at Top Achievers and what's coming down the pipe. My little wife just ran in the door. So basically, at Top Achievers, Jim and Kathy, I mean, they treat us like gold. Unbelievable. If you haven't been to a Top Achievers, I'm telling you, that should be your drive and passion to just drive and drive and drive. There's my little rock star right here. Drive as hard as you can to get there. Chris and Lee Harville got to experience with us, and it was just a phenomenal event to see where Isogenics is going. For anybody new here that's just joining Isogenics in the last 6 months, a year, or something like that, to see where we're going and see the vision of Isogenics right now, I'm telling you guys, hang on. You stepped into a gold mine and a company of so much integrity. It's amazing to see the vision of Isogenics. And they just hired a guy, and if you guys Google this guy, Josh Plant. Now he's going to be the lead scientist of Isogenics. And this guy not only graduated half the time of his class, and in his class, he graduated in half the time, and he graduated as the number one student too in the class. And they asked him, how did you do this in half the time? And he goes, because I had to. He goes, I got a family. I got a wife and kids. So it just related to me so big when he said that. I thought, you know what? That is just like us out in the field. If your why is big enough, you're going to make it happen. It's never been done. He said it's never been done to be in the top of his class and to do it in half the time. It's never been done. So to see that and to see his why and him tell his why to all of us on stage, it just made me realize out in the field as distributors, all we got to do is get our why big enough. We just got to get our why big enough, and our excuses are going to get out of our way. Our reasons why we didn't make those 10 phone calls today are going to get out of our way. Because when you're pushed up against a corner and your why is big enough and you realize you have a deadline, deadlines are the key. When you have a deadline to hit, you usually just get it done no matter what. It's like every contest and promotion that comes our way, it's like we don't mean to do it, but we end up waiting, and all of a sudden we get it done and we make it happen. What's up, Michael Jules? In the house. He can't hear me. He's backing up. So, you know, though Chris and Lee were there, Michael Jewell was there, Chris Tanaka was there. Chris, turn your camera on, bro. It's just to see the leaders that were all there. Jennifer Trinkner, obviously, and Carlota. Who was there? Dentist. Dentist and her husband. Colleen and her husband. To see the leaders that were there with Team Express, it was just a beautiful thing. But the vision of Isogenics right now with him, guys, there's going to be 8 new products being released before celebration. 8 new products, or some of them during celebration. You're going to be blown away. And tomorrow they're releasing the new cleanse flavor. And when you taste that, I must have drank 3 of them while in the waiting room waiting. I love the taste. So Chris Harbaugh was like, damn, this is good. This is good. So, and then within.
Wait, can I add in?
Yeah.
So it's peach mango, right? Peach mango flavor cleanse. And my first thought was if you took the natural vanilla Isoline Pro Shake and mixed a few scoops of that, it's over for the summer.
So
Yes.
that tomorrow, and then within 2 weeks, we're going to get announced to a new product, and it's based around kids. So to think
Sorry.
what we're wrapping Isogenics around now, we're wrapping around the culture of families, and to be able to impact a family. And the statement is what now? The new statement: to be the largest and most trusted and respected health and wellness company in the world. Globally. So when you see the growth, what their game plan is in the next 10 years, they're looking at 10 years out. And it's just powerful what their vision is and what Eric's vision is. So I just want to encourage each and every person, if you should all have your celebration tickets. And if you don't, get your celebration tickets and get as many people as you can to celebration in those seats, because it's really going to be a game changer when it comes to business, how we're going to impact the life of families now. And also there's going to be even changes, and it's always to the good. You hear these companies, oh, I'm changing the comp plan, I'm doing this and that. Isogenics has always changed the comp plan, and it's always given us more money. Every time I turn around, I think, how do they do this? How do they do this? They just keep pouring more money into us. Yeah. And they're even going to change the comp plan a little more to give us more money. And so be ready at Celebration to know that your life is about ready to change, and it's just going to get better and better and easier and easier. And all I can say is 10 people. And if you just want to commit, guys, commit and say, I'm really going to change my life, and I'm going to send 10 letters out a day. I'm going to send 10 out a day. That's my, we send more than that, but our goal, 5 on LinkedIn and 5 on Facebook every day. And these are to brand new individuals that I do not know. Period. We scroll through until I find somebody in Facebook that we do not know. And I click on it and see my conversations with them. If I've never had any conversations with them, my letter basically says, hey, Mark, I flippin' really love your cover page. Or, hey, that post, I just saw a post you did, and read the post so you can say something I really loved about how you promote health, or how you promote, whatever it is, you're traveling. And then your letter. So you compliment the person, and then your letter. I'm not sure if you've been following me or not, and there's your letter. And tell them what you do and how you want to help each other. And you'd love to have a conversation with them. And if they do not respond, it's okay. If you're going to get 10 people a day clicking on your profile page. What happened here?
They're still there.
My wife just took me away.
No, I didn't.
You're going to get 10 people a day clicking on your profile and saying, who is this guy? And if you leave it with a letter that really is heartfelt and saying, I'm not sure if you've been following me or not, but I'm with a health and wellness company, Lysogen. I say what it is, and I'd love to have a conversation with you and see if we can refer people to each other and learn a little bit more about what you do. So it's a non, I'm trying to get you letter. It's I'm here to support you. I'm here to let you know what I do in case you have any friends that I can help, and or yourself, and if I can support you in any way on what you do. especially if you're in the same industry I'm in, network marketing. So it's letting those other network marketers know that, hey, I'm here to support you. What kind of product do you use? What do you do? And even you can say, I see you're in the same type of industry I'm in. So those are things that I do every day. Win every day, win every day, win every day. Is it the same letter? Yep, same letter every day, same letter every day, same letter. All it is 2 sentences prior to that to say, hey, Sean, dude, I love all your tattoos. Yeah, I'd love to hear the story behind those. I'm not sure if you've been following me or not. There's my letter. That letter is the same. I'm not sure. Sean, I love flipping. Where'd you get that flipping baseball cap? I'd love to know more about all your caps. I'm not sure if you've been following me or not. There's my letter. It's the most easy conversation, but you have to basically engage in that person first. Not just say, I'm not sure if you've been following me, and not even say who it is. You need to look at them for a second. It literally takes 1 minute for me to go to their page, look at their profile, scroll down, flipping drinking next. I'm not flipping sending him nothing. Next, oh, there's a happy guy, girl. I mean, just motivating, someone that I desire to have on my team as a business builder, somebody I desire to have on my team that I could help physically, and eventually financially. So we always want to, that's what we do. So if you want consistency on building this business, type up your letter. You'll change it once in a while. After the first week, you're going to say, why did I say that? I'm going to change it to this. This sounds better. My first letter, I'm like, wow, why would ever anybody read that? You start changing it up, and you're going to realize now I got it down to a paragraph, short and sweet, and I got 2 lines of complimenting that guy or girl. Hey, Jackie, dude, your flipping body looks great, girl. You're rocking it in the fitness industry. I love how much influence you have through social media. There's my letter. I'm not sure if you've been following me or not. I'd love to have a conversation with you. So hunt for that leader in your head. I really want you to intentionally focus on that person would be the biggest, best CEO of my company I could ever get. Knowing you look at those individual influencers, focus on them first, then focus on the person. Man, if I could transfer his body, he's got a great attitude and great everything. He would be a big influencer. Look at what they do for a living. Might be a car salesman that's overweight. Might be a social worker that's overweight. That they deal with people every day. So those are things to really look at. And but I really want to encourage each and every person to really focus on the core events right now. Really focus and say, how many leaders, how many product users am I getting to celebration? How many am I getting? How do I have one room and is it all girls? Can I fit 8 girls in that room if I have to? If I have to, I'll go to Walmart and buy $30 sleeping bags and put on the floors for everybody to cram as many people as I can. So really think of how many people you could get in the room at celebration, and you got to really think, and these are just numbers. Everybody you take to an event is worth $1,000 to you, guarantee, in your investment, whether you pay for the ticket or not. And they could be worth $487,000 a year to you annually. So you look at the business picture of that to get them to an event. And then really I want you to really guys to think about what events next week in your town or in the town next to you are you promoting? A local event. What event? If you're in LA, I hope you're all coming tomorrow to Santa Monica. We're speaking with Emily Bavra, and it's about product and business. It's going to be about the culture of Isogenics, showing the culture and the belief on what this product can do for you physically and financially. And we really talk about the business, how it can change your life financially too, for those who want it. And but if you don't have something in your calendar that you're promoting an event in your town or where you're at, then you need to be the person to make it happen. Don't look. You can call corporate and say, if you don't know who your upline is, if you're on this and you're not on our team or whatever, you can call corporate and say, who is my upline? Who is I know my upline's not doing that, the person above them not doing, who is the next person? And you can call them, get their number, or ask them to send the number and say, can you send them my phone number and have them call me? And you ask them, hey, where's the local event? Oh, we don't have one. Okay, do you want to put one on with me? So that's the thing. I challenge each and every person on this Zoom, because all you guys are leaders on this Zoom. I challenge each and every person to step out of your comfort zone, even if you're brand new, and say, you know what? I'm going to put on an event. I'm going to do a sip and sample. I'm going to put some products out. And literally, you can create a PowerPoint. And if you don't have a PowerPoint, you don't need anything. You can go to Apple TV. You can take your iPhone and you can let it access your TV. And, oh, I don't have that. Well, plug a thing into your TV and go to iSamovies and play 2 videos. Play a video that talks about the product and play Eric Hoover's Here's How You Get Your Products Paid For video, part 1, and play part 2. Play part 2. And show the picture. After you do your video on the products, show a picture of the 4 core products: basic, premium, value, and ultimate pack. Or, the ultimate pack's not shown a lot, so create your own. And if not, Isogenics shows those 3 packs. Pull up the picture. You don't have to have all the product laid out. And like Elizabeth Wells, she came over, she did her first sip and sample. We let her opened her house up to her. Amazing. She flipping rocked the whole thing. We got to go up and be the guest and tell our stories, and she rocked the whole thing. It was amazing. Sean and Kayla, they did them. Amazing. And they rocked them. You know what I mean? We went to their house. And you just be yourself, be comfortable, and invite people every day. And if you do have a little bit of a team, find a hotel. Find a hotel that has a little room. Find a hotel that has that will hold 20 people, 40 people, and invite 40 people. 20 people show up, and 5 people show up. Those are the 5 people that were supposed to show up. And Debbie and I used to do events. We'd invite 40 people. 20 people would show up, and they're all already on our team. No prospects. Not one. And guess what we'd do? We would turn it into a training, and we'd still do the exact same event in front of everybody. And just treat it as we're getting to teach the new people how simple this is. And we'd have people come up and do you plus 2, them plus 2. So it's so cool. Who's in the LA area right now? Is there quite a few people in the LA area?
Me.
Beautiful. So if you're in the San Diego area, anywhere, I'm going to post it tonight. It's right there in Santa Monica. It's a great location. And you guys in all these different areas, different countries, different states, we all know people. And this is why when you guys reach out and you start doing your sip and samples, I would love one in Wichita, Kansas. Because guess what? We know people in Wichita, Kansas. but we don't know anybody that's doing an event to send them to. So if you're in Wichita, Kansas, throw an event. Throw an event in these different places where all of us as Team Express has connections to support each other, because we'll all support each other at that. And but that's sort of the training. But again, for what we have at our hands is such a beautiful thing. Debbie and I are doing a Zoom tomorrow at 7 a.m. in the morning.
PST.
What? PST. For Belgium. That's 4 p.m. in the evening. And Mr. Eric Coover's going to get on the Zoom, and it's 3 p.m. their time. And we're doing a Zoom for Belgium, for a leader that's is an entrepreneur that has a network of people. And this is the type of support we have from our corporate team. Wherever you're at, we just called and said, who's our rep in Belgium? It's Marcel. He's on it right on with us. Okay, perfect. He's on this. He's talked to me twice today already from Belgium. So just know, whatever country that you know somebody, just know all you got to do is call your rep, Cal for us, and say, who's our rep in the UK? Who's our rep in Texas? Who's our rep in Australia? And they'll get on the phone with you. WhatsApp app or Zooms. So anyways, I hope to see you guys all tomorrow at our
Timeout Tuesday.
Timeout. It's called Timeout Tuesday. How cool is that?
Timeout Tuesday.
Timeout Tuesday.
Put you in the corner.
And you know, we get to paint the vision on what's possible. Elizabeth Wells is going to be one of our speakers. She's going to get up and she's going to speak. And I imagine it's going to be about her and her son Tanky. You know, what she gets to do and why she's doing this, what her passion is. You know, and Renee's going to jump in there. And so you find find the people that are showing up and the people that really have an impact on changing lives. You know, have them get up and tell their story. Next event, we'll probably have Kayla and Sean jump up there. They got a great story. Yes. We all have phenomenal stories. And once you think, oh, my story's, oh, God. You hear someone else's story and you go, holy crap, I've been there. I've been there. And like Renee, you know, talking to her, where she wants to be, but we were just talking about, you know, the $2,000, $3,000 a month extra, $4,000, $5,000, you know, whatever it is, a month extra coming into her household right now. That's a huge impact. You know, just think, you know, Elizabeth, a couple $1,000 coming into her household right now. Single mom. That's big. So we have that capability and impact. But as leaders, all of us as leaders, we really need to look at ourselves. And I'm pointing always back at me. Always. Because there's times that, especially this last few weeks, having pneumonia, there's times that I didn't want to hit that button. And I'm thinking, dude, it's copy and paste. You're laying in the flipping bed. Just hit copy and paste. Hey, look. Oh, gosh, Sean, those tattoos are cool. Boom, hit. Boom, send. I don't know them. Next. Lisa, man, I love how you're cooking. I love your post about cooking. I'm not sure if you've been following me. Hit send. It's so simple, even if you're laying in bed sick. And to think what Isogenics has blessed us with, to be able to lay in bed and still have Monday come around, and that little alert to check your email and to congratulate you got X amount of dollars showing up in your bank account, and you didn't even do something that week.
I'm so sorry.
It's pretty powerful. Anyways, I'm going to open this up and tell me.
We've got 5 minutes because we decided that.
Oh, we're going to keep this. We're going to keep this shorter for you guys too. We're not going to go an hour.
From now on, it's
from
30
now
minutes.
on. We're going to try to keep it at 30 minutes to value everybody's time, because it's more important to enroll people
to get going.
Get into action.
Get into action.
Get into action. So Kayla, what's your takeaway? What are you doing?
Woo! She loves that.
I love the gold.
She loves that. She's good at it.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm coming to your guys' Time Out Tuesday. That's what I'm doing.
Nice. And
Are you bringing anybody?
I'm working on bringing more people.
and how about your new people?
They can't make it tomorrow, but they're going to be at the next one.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh, sounds perfect.
So they
And
know.
what's going in Australia, Mark? What's going up in Australia?
Yeah, I'm busy getting team members and getting them to the IC universities this Saturday and Sunday. It's a 2-day event on the Gold Coast, so just making sure they're coming, and they're still coming, organising transport, carpooling. Yeah.
Nice.
Some people are staying down there, some people are driving down each day, so just going through the motions, making sure they're coming, see if we can get more people, even get some guests to come if they're interested in the business, just to have a look.
That's perfect.
Perfect. And
Get
you
your
know,
people to the thing that sells the thing,
yeah, that's a big thing. Sell the thing that sells the thing.
right?
Think about this. Sell the thing that sells the thing. You want to get leaders, you get the leaders to sell the thing that's selling the thing. That's where big duplication happens.
Yes.
Product users can become big duplication, but the people that come from a serving heart and they just see somebody that's hurting and they can't hold back. What is it?
Somebody at Top Achievers said, take them from consumer to a developer.
Perfect.
I love that, right?
So yeah, take a consumer to a developer. And so how do you do that? You got 30 days. This is Debbie and my mindset. When I enroll somebody, I have 30 days. I don't care if it's a product user or business builder. I got 30 days to hold them and hug them until they're going, enough, enough, Jeff. You know what I mean?
Leave me alone.
I got it. You sure you got it? Okay, beautiful. Show me the circles. Oh, well, I don't. Okay, a little more. I'm going to draw them again. You know what I mean? Oh, now you got it. So just hug them, because I'll tell you what, 30 days, you got 30 days to get somebody paid. To really, I mean, not saying that's always the fact. Some people love using product forever. But really, 30 days to create that person to go, wow, you weren't kidding. I got all my products for free now.
Nice.
How cool is that?
I like it.
And I'm down 30 pounds.
I like it.
I'm down 20 pounds. I'm down 10 pounds. So, you know, don't look, oh, it's just a product user. If you can take that product user and you can rock their results, I tell most of them, hey, let's cleanse on Wednesday. They start on Saturday. You know, our thing is usually every 2 days. You know, after 2 days, you're going to cleanse. I might say, let's Wednesday cleanse day, because that's our team motto. Wednesday cleanse day. And I'm going to cleanse with you. Support them. I'm going to cleanse with you. That's scary to some people. You know, they've been obese their whole life. They can't imagine. But tell me you're going to cleanse with them, and you're going to eat those chips with them. You're going to eat chocolates with them. And you're not going to starve. You're going to get to eat most of the day. But it's, you know, so really support that. But I really want to encourage everybody to create managers. Direct consultants is just saying get your products paid for. But when you can create a manager, you created the duplication.
And retention.
The retention, because a manager, they had to do it. A consultant, we had to do it. But if you create the manager, you know that they taught their people to do it. So in your head, really think, I'm a manager making machine. So anyways, Chris,
Love machine.
love machine. Chris Harville, what are you doing?
Ooh, we've got 30 seconds to go.
You know, I really had to work on myself today. We have to master self-discipline and patience. And I worked on today. I got sucked into working people that are under me, working my members that I already have, instead of reaching out to new people. And I realized I got to get disciplined enough to reach out to the new people every day, day in, day out. although the people under me are just as important, but I have to dedicate time. And a lot of people are asking, well, am I doing something wrong? I'm not enrolling people. I hadn't enrolled anybody in over a week. It just happens. But you have to be disciplined enough to know that you have to be patient. patient. And if you look out for 5 years, just know the company's already talking about their 10-year plan, right? So if you can look out 10 years, that's fantastic. But just 5 years, man, if you go 5 years and you do just the disciplines day in, day out, it's impossible to fail. Impossible to fail. So reach out to the 5 or 10 people a day, day in, day out. Your prospect page is the most important thing in your life right now. And I fell off of that today. I fell off of it the last week, really. But if you add 5 people a day to Amplified Health, you're rich. You are rich.
Beautiful. And you know what? This is what this Zoom's all about. Because you guys, we're here to inspire each other. And what Chris just said, he fell short. And he inspired me today without him even realizing he did, because I asked Debbie this morning, hey, our feed to adding people into Amplified Health hasn't been moving as much. And I went, where's Chris? And then I went, wait, how many did I add to Amplified Health these last few days? And it put me in check, because I noticed him, because he is a leader that's go, 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 go. And it put me in check. What are you smiling about?
Okay, don't name them. But he actually named a few people, and a few of them I'm seeing their faces right here on the Zoom. He actually named and called out a few people that he hadn't seen that are leaders that go, 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 go. And he said, hey, haven't seen so-and-so, 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 and so-and-so moving anything or adding any names this last week. What's up with them? We need to call them.
That's what I said to her. And I looked.
And I'm not going to name you.
And I looked and I told her, and I said, but I'm as guilty, if not more. I said, so this is by me seeing them, these leaders that are true leaders, all of a sudden not seeing their name pop up for approvals. And then going, wait a second, how many people did I add in?
Wait,
and I had more fingers pointing back at me this week.
Yep.
Than I did at them. And that's like, dang, we got to really motivate each other as leaders, as I need Sean motivating me as much as he needs him, Chris, Mark Greer, Elizabeth, you know what I mean? Frankie, Kayla, all you guys, Kelly, all you guys, we really need each other to push each other. And that's what these Zooms are about. So let's just be the leaders, and whoever we can bring to these events, let's really focus as leaders. Who can we get to celebration? Who has a room that we could help put more people in, so they can split the rooms with 4 girls, 5 girls, 6 girls, 6 guys, whatever it is? Who can we do this to? Mark saying he'll raise his hand. He needs, what are you asking for, the girls or the?
Yeah.
I think you wanted the girls.
Girls.
Oh, 5. He needs 5 girls in his room, he's saying. So.
Okay, this is going the wrong way.
Just know, for celebration, let's mastermind together. And if we need to get a room, reach out to Debbie and I and say, hey, can we partner up in a room? And if we can I got 3 people.
We're not partnering up in a room with you.
No, but I got 3 people, and I need 5 girls in a room to make it feasible to get them to fly out. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's figure it out. I'll pitch in a little bit. You know what I mean? I'll pitch in a little. We'll pitch in a little bit to help support it, to knock it down, especially if they're on our team. If it's business volume moving up to us.
If you're
financially linked,
right.
those are things.
Anyway,
Frank,
it is after 6. I know Chris wanted to say something before.
Chris, raise your hand.
Hang on. No, he doesn't need to raise his hand. Before he goes on, I just want to say a couple things. Luann is having a sip and sample at her house. She is in the LA area on the 27th. Congratulations. All of you on here right now should have 1 or 2 sip and samples already scheduled. That would be something, if you're a true business builder, you should have. Mark Greer is saying if you have anybody in Brisbane, Gold Coast, that's planning on or maybe wants to go to the IC University this coming weekend, then get them there. He'll connect with them and make them feel at home. And he is a very wonderful man that way. And go ahead, Chris Harville.
Hey, I want to reiterate that Amplified Health page. I'm so even more convinced now than I was 2 months ago. But before you signed up in this company, if the company would have asked you, look, or told you, if you add 5 people a day to this page every day, in 5 years, we'll write you a check for $1 million. How many of you would raise your hand and say, I'm in? That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, if we add 5 people a day to that page, in 5 years, you've got it. You've hit jackpot. But in 18 months, you're going to be making all the money you need to make. In 24 months and 30 months and 36 months, it's just going to grow, because the more conversations you get into to get them into the page is going to lead to more enrollments, which is going to lead to a bigger team, which is going to lead. It's just going to keep on going, and you're going to get better and better. So I'm just really, really convinced, because of my own production, me laying down on the Amplified Health page a little bit has slowed my production down. It's obvious. It's so obvious. So 5 people a day, add them to the page, and that's just going to make you better, 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 better. I'm convinced.
Those numbers are true, because when I first started with Debbie and Jennifer, they said 3 a day, 3 a day, 3 a day. And I committed, well, it was 5 a day. It was 5 a day at the beginning.
That's back when we were riding our dinosaurs.
Yeah, we were riding the dinosaurs. I had to, it was emails. I had to send out 5 emails a day, and I committed. And
so you already had to have an upfront follow-up appointment.
Yeah, and we had to have a follow-up, but I put 3 coins in my shoe. So 3 coins in my shoe every day, and I had to take them out to get at least 3 appointments. And we send them out 3 a day. So what he's saying for Amplified Health, that even made it bigger, because the email, you just sent it, and if it didn't happen, you lost them. But our Amplified Health, it's the most biggest drip system. And if we just focus on 3 to 5 a day, 3 to 5 a day, like he said, if they said you're going to be a millionaire in 5 years, if you put 3 to 5 people into this group a day and followed up with them, it would work. I mean, we hit it in less than 4 years. And that was half the time was emails. But it was that commitment. So anyways,
okay, so
I hope
we're going to end this because we are late. We're 10 minutes after, and we said 30 minutes. Yeah. But I do want to address Mike Glennon. I don't know if you are under Emily Vera. Yes, there's a central place. You can go in your back office under events, and you can click on that. And then there is a place for associate ran events, and you'll find one in your area, hopefully, wherever you're at. Emily is not a part of Team Express, but we all #1team. We all work together. And it's just like I see Kayla. Kayla said her and Sage are hosting a hike at the hike and shake at the end of this month in Culver City, which is amazing. Cool. And Kayla and Sage are not financially linked. Sage is on Ellen Bradley's team. So we all work together. Jeff was
we're doing the thing tomorrow with her.
Yeah, that's why we're doing the thing tomorrow with her. But what Jeff was making mention of, him and I adding some money to the pot of having a room for everybody to pile in Nashville. That's what we're talking about, being financially linked to, where we would, help that. So that was just separate from all of this other training. But everything else, we all work together, help each other. And whenever you guys, this is stay in integrity. Whenever you have somebody show up at your event, just as you want to feel safe if you send somebody to an event, whoever sent them to that event, that is their person to enroll. That is not your person. Doesn't mean you don't help talk to them and tell them how great that leader is. but that is not your person to enroll. Just like Mike, if you sent, one of your people to our event, we're not financially linked. Doesn't matter if we were. That's not my person to enroll. That's yours, and you always send somebody back to the person.
How do we do it when they get there? What do we have them do?
What?
What do we have them do when they get there?
I don't know. You always, I don't even know what you're talking about right now. We always send that person back to the person that first told them about Isogenics. That's just staying in integrity so we can keep our Isogenics culture the way it is, because we have a culture like no other network marketing company.
So what I was saying, what we do when we send someone to an event, say everybody, we're partnered up with other top leaders. So Emily and us, we're doing the event. And there might be Zach and Eden they're going to send somebody in this area. So I always tell our leaders, when you send somebody to an event somewhere else, you say, hey, when you get there, go straight up. And you guys know this because we all do it. Now, when you get there, go straight up to Zach. And do me a favor. We're friends. We're not on the same team. But take a selfie and send it to me. In a three-way conversation. Now you have that three-way conversation open. We send somebody to Australia, to Mark. Have them take a selfie. Then that three-way conversation's open. I hooked Mark up with, who did I hook him up with in Australia? Chaz. What did I tell you to do? Right when you get there, Mark, send me a selfie. And it just creates this bond. So really step out, be a leader, set an event, schedule an event. If you don't have one, schedule one by next week, for the following week, and really ramp up celebration and do a little team party prior to celebration, a couple weeks prior, a little get together or something like that. So that's it.
Cool.
Anybody want to say the last minute deal real quick?
Nope, it's quarter after.
Okay. We're going to sign off and go send somebody a letter. Ask them if they're ready to enroll. And let's get somebody started tonight.
Awesome.
Okay.
So
Screenshot. Hang on. Ready, smile. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Isogenics!
Isogenics!